Welcome to the channel, welcome to the vlog, and welcome to the junkyard. We're here today because I'm looking for door seals. The crazy thing I found on the internet is door seals from like a 2004 to 2008 Honda Civic. The door seals fit perfectly on a 67 to 72 pickup truck. So today we're going to test that theory. What are the chances? Press on. We don't have to glue them on. Hopefully this works. Thank you for donating this car. Hopefully a small piece of it lives on. Wow, that's crazy. The door seals were $6.25. I think new from Honda, they're $100 a piece. So that was a good score. And if they don't fit, I'm not going to argue that, because that was definitely the way to go. The really nice thing, which I've not been to pick and pull for probably over 20 years, and you go and they give you a list of where all the cars are. That's brilliant. So, of course, we had to go all the way to the back corner to finally find a car that had all the door seals, just as I just showed you. But for $6.25, it was definitely worth the walk, worth the drive, and now we've saved a bunch of money. Back at home, if you guys would have told me that this was legit and just told me to trust you, I probably wouldn't have trusted you, even looking at it at the junkyard, just like we just did. But I quickly threw it on the truck. I'm going to have some explaining to do. Just stand by. I'll explain it. Just keep watching and you'll understand very quickly. But I quickly threw this seal on and mind blowing. I know a lot of guys on the internet all said this was possible. This was all going to work. But how it was on the Honda Civic, there's no way I would have said, no, you're lying. This wasn't going to fit. But let me show you. Absolutely fits like a glove. Yes, I know the fender's orange. The rockers, door posts, they're orange. Yes, we'll get to that in a second. But I'll wash this seal, get it all cleaned up, but I cannot believe that. Absolutely speechless. I didn't have to cut it. Nothing. I didn't have to do anything except for I took the driver's side, put it on the passenger side, and the passenger side goes on the driver's side because of this little square piece right here. This actually went on the back corner of the Honda Civic. Last days off, I wanted to test something with the whole paint experience, so I actually went and got some more primer, and then I got some black spray paint, and then some orange GMC Chevrolet Duplicolor engine paint. That's what this paint is. That is basically what's on the engine block, and that is what I use to spray the fender. Yes, it's just a rattle can paint job. It's nothing super spectacular. The idea was to do the gloss black first and then the orange, so that we can scuff the orange up and make it kind of look patina to sort of match the hood, if you guys remember. Right? They did the same thing on the hood. It was black underneath. They scuffed it up, and I think it's basically the exact same idea as what I was attempting to do on the fender. It kind of turned out so nice that I can't bring myself to scuff it up yet, so we're just going to leave it for now until I can get up the courage to scuff up the new paint. I have also done the driver's rocker, got it all cleaned up, primed, filled, painted, all with duplicolor engine enamel, and it says right here Chevrolet orange. That's what I used to spray the fender. I basically did it right on the truck. I did the rockers obviously right on the truck. You can see there's some overspray dust on the tires. Nothing too major that a nice clean won't fix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lug rotors from Summit Auto. I ordered these so that we can get the front wheels to fit a little bit better. Hopefully these will make the wheels sit better. I'm a little concerned it's going to make them sit too far in. But if that's the case, then what we'll actually do is we'll probably get a spacer to space out the wheel just to get that perfect fitment. We are going to leave the spacers on the back wheels because I think that absolutely looks perfect. So with that said, now we've got the rotors, we've got the spindles. We're going to get the truck put back up in the air and start installing the 6-inch rear springs in the rear. We're going to put the 2.5-inch drop spindles up front and then the brand new 6-bolt rotors, which we got from Summit, as I said. So let's get the truck up in the air and we're going to start lowering the truck. One more thing we did is we also got the new headlights installed. They were kind of a pain. We have them seated really nicely. I had to go through a lot of pictures and references to figure out how to reinstall these, but it was actually quite simple. Once I got it all figured out, you put in the adjuster screws and then there's a spring that holds it. Then the rings go on with the 3 mounting screws. Once I did the first one, the other 3 were quite a breeze. Front end's coming together. It's looking pretty nice. The whole truck actually is coming together so nice. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen this, but here's your guys' first look of the truck coming together. The reason I want to lower the truck first is I want to get this fender off, and then it'll be really easy to work on the spindles and the rotors because nothing will be in our way. Once the tire's off, it'll be nice and wide open and make things very, very easy to change out. We will get started with the rear. So it's 2 bolts to drop your truck. First one, you got 1 bolt in there and you got 1 bolt down here. Remove. First things first, you need to put a jack under the rear diff so that you can support it. And then once you have it supported, you take out this bottom bolt, take out this top bolt, and swap your spring, put it back together. I don't even think we need to support the rear diff because this spring is already a lowering spring. It's no longer even touching here. So I think I'm just going to take out this top bolt on both sides, put the new spring in, and that's it. There's a nut up inside the frame here, and looking at this, I'm pretty sure this is not backwards. This is actually supposed to hold the bottom of the spring. So we're gonna flip this around, and the bolts are 19 millimeters. So let's get this one flipped around and let's get these installed properly. So yes, these are supposed to go like this. This lip holds the bottom of the spring down, and to keep it from spinning, you use a wrench inside the spring to hold it. This is how it's supposed to be done. That is backwards and wrong. We'll get the top of the spring installed, and then we will have to jack up the pumpkin just a little bit so that we can get this bottom plate put on properly. That is the correct way to install the springs. That is how it's supposed to look. Now the spring is in place. Top bolt done up, bottom bolt done up. Now when you go over a bump, the spring isn't going to bounce around. Much safer. That's how it's supposed to work. I got both sides done. Pretty easy. The only thing I used to do that was 19 millimeter socket, 19 millimeter wrench. Pretty straightforward. 2 bolts, top and bottom, both sides. Make sure you support the pumpkin for changing the springs, because if you don't and you release that bottom bolt or top bolt, that spring could become a rocket. Who knows, serious injury or catastrophe could happen. So be safe and support the rear axle, and make sure the truck is all supported on the proper jack stands. Some of you might have been asking yourself, what are those wires for? Well, I did a test run with this MicroStart anti-gravity battery. It has a 12 volt output, so I can test the headlights. That's gonna be freaking awesome. Well, this is where we're gonna end the vlog. Today it was kind of like completely all over the place. I actually didn't even anticipate working on the truck today, but we got the rear springs put in. I got the spacers all torqued down, ready to put the wheels back on. If you want to watch how to install the front drop spindles and the new rotors, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You will be notified every time I upload a new video. And like that, I hope you guys had a fantastic day. Mind blowing with the 2006 2-door Honda Civic Seal that fits flawlessly. Unreal. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.